Welcome to Freshwater Swimming Holes in Australia. I'm Brad Neal and this is the Lerderderg River. I'm actually at Mackenzies Flat, which is right near the car park. You can see here this is the first of two river crossings that you'll need to come across if you want to get up to Graham's Dam. If you don't want to go up to Graham's Dam, and I'd recommend that you don't if there's enough water down at this point. There's plenty of water here to swim in and a few tranquil pools either side of the flat. This is the second of two river crossings. I'm here in early spring and it rained last week but hasn't rained for a few days. There's just enough clearance to get across without getting your feet wet, but I'd strongly recommend if you're walking up to the dam, just make sure you bring a backpack, put all of your valuables, electronic stuff in there, and so that you don't drop that into the water as you go across. As it gets drier into summer, the river often dries up actually, so your chances of getting wet are not as great. All along the river on the way up to the dam, there's any number of spots where you can stop along the way and put your feet in and maybe find yourself a deep pool as well. What I really like about the river on the way up is the bed's just got this golden shimmer. Maybe it's the quartz in the rock. It's very attractive. It's quite a fun walk on the way up as well. You've got little passages like this that you have to negotiate. All quite safe, but interesting at the same time. And this is the dam itself. You can see quite a deep pool of water. Sheer rock face on the other side. It'd be nice to sit in on a sunny day as well. I guess having walked up and down the river, my recommendation would be that you only need to come up to Graham's Dam in the middle of summer if the river downstream is a little bit too dry. There are enough pools in the river downstream at times when the river's sitting high not to have to worry to come up all this way. On the other hand, if you want to get some exercise, it's a nice half-hour walk up to the dam. The river near the dam is blocked off in a couple of places with a lot of logs and built-up rocks across the stream, and it creates these pools. They're about knee deep, but they extend a long way up the river. Very calm, great for having a little splashing. One word of advice I will give you is that the bottom you can see here, there's a lot of sharp rocks under the surface, so a pair of sandals is a must-bring item when you're coming up to the Lerderderg River. You can also see just how clear the water is. No problems about water quality here, especially when you consider that almost all of the catchment upstream is natural forest, which makes for great swimming conditions. And there's a bunch of school kids. It's the first day of school holidays here, just enjoying the water for a bit of play. This is Mackenzie Flat, bit of a picnic area, a couple of barbecues right next to the river. It's hard to imagine that this is only an hour from Melbourne. If you want to know how to get here, just take a look at the website and I've got some directions on there. These are the toilet facilities, they're just pit toilets.